Chief Justice Luke Malaba believes the Zimbabwean law can now effectively protect children. He was speaking in Harare today, where he met with the Vice President of the Supreme Court of Mozambique, João Antonio da Sancho B. Beirayo, and his delegates. The mission is to benchmark measures Zimbabwe has taken to ensure the protection of the children's rights in the justice system. Last week, the President signed into law the Criminal Laws Amendment Bill 2024, raising the age of consent from 16 to 18 and protecting young people from sexual predators and early marriages. This adds to other existing laws that protect children's rights on a broader scale.
Any system of law, in its practice and procedures, does not take into account its role in the upbringing up of children, then it becomes an accomplice. It becomes an accomplice in affecting psychologically the development of children. So that is why we then went into this issue. I recall being the chairperson of the first committee on the victim-friendly courts system, which is you will hear about more. I was the first chairman of that committee in this country in 1993, where we then went into this exercise of seeking to find reforms of the criminal justice system.
The Chief Justice further explained the reforms they have adopted and have been practicing to help children participate in the criminal justice system.
Children would no longer appear physically in the courtroom to give evidence before the accused person, in front of everybody, with all the eyes of the public glaring on them. So they would now give evidence from a side room, only be brought into the courtroom electronically through the television system. They would no longer be actually confronting the accused persons. They will now be somewhere else, and where they are, they would have an environment that made it easy for them to appreciate. They would have dolls to play with. Meanwhile, there will be an intermediary through whom they will be speaking, and there will be somebody playing with them there, so that they get relaxed. They're not really feeling that they are in court.
Deputy President of the Supreme Court of Mozambique said Zimbabwe laws on children's rights will help their system create a strong foundation.
We are here to exchange experience with Zimbabwe. We know that Zimbabwe is well advanced, so we are in a pilot phase of implementation of our system. We know that we are also piloting mobile courts, but Zimbabwe is now advanced, and also we want to learn from you about children in conflict with the law, and we have got also problems with regard to the protection of children. Yes, so we do believe that Zimbabwe has got a vast experience in this regard. Yes, so we want to learn from you.
Konapo ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.